Hello guys, welcome to Creative Academy. In this video we'll be looking at introduction to CapCut, and we will be exploring some of the features or the tools in CapCut, which is the primary video editor for mobile video editing. You can either use CapCut or KineMaster, but this video is primarily for CapCut. Now if you don't have CapCut, please go and install it from your Play Store or your Apple Store. This is what it looks like. So let's start immediately. Once you open it, allow it to load. This is what it looks like. Once you open the app, this is what it looks like. Now if you've done any project before using this app, you've edited any video with this app, you will see it here. All these are my past past project. So you can see all these other features. You can use CapCut. You can see auto cut, retouch, auto caption, photo editor, remove background, camera, and the rest of them. So we are going to be working with this new project. So come here, click on new project. So once you click on new project, it will take you to your gallery. Your gallery where you can see your videos, you can see videos there, you can see photos there. So if you want to maybe work with your photos, you can choose from here. Want to work with your videos, you can choose from here. So let's just add a clip. Let's look for maybe a clip we'll be using, because we are just editing. I'm just exploring the tools, so I won't be working with anything serious. I won't work with anything serious, so let me just work with this, or let me work with this. Yeah, so click on add, click on add. So once you've added your video, it will bring it to the workspace. We call this workspace. You can see our video here, you can see it here. So we call this workspace to bring to the workspace. Then all this stuff here are the tools or we use in editing videos in CapCut. Yeah, all this stuff here are the tools in editing video in CapCut. So let's start with this clip. Now this video here I added is called clip. This video is called clip. Now I can add another video, it also be called clip. So the combination of all these clips is what we refer to as a video. When you combine different clips, we call it a video. So this is our first clip. Now let's explore. Now I can decide to mute. Okay, let's play this clip. Let's play this clip. So you can see how it is. You can see how it is now. I guess you heard the sound from this clip. I can decide to mute this sound. How? You can see this mute clip here. So click on it, mute clip, and our clip has been put on mute. So let's play it. If you see that sound, so you can see that you can no longer hear the initial sound. Now let me put back the sound. Let me put back the sound. Click on mute clip and our sound will be back to play. So you can see that our sound is back. Our sound is back. So let's explore more tools. Now you can see add here, this plus button here, add. You can decide to add a clip. You can decide to add a clip to this ending part or this beginning part. Now let's say I want to add a clip to this beginning part. You click on plus sign here. Click on this plus sign to take it back to that gallery. So let's say I want to add this clip here. So you can also preview your clip for adding them. Let's preview this. You just click on this and you preview whatever you want to add. So this is the preview of what I want to add. So I can just select it here, and this both here. So I've selected it and click on add. Now it has been added to the beginning of the video. If maybe I wanted this to be at the engine side, I can decide to click on, I'll bring this, we are working with this vertical line here, so you bring it to where this vertical line is, and click on plus. So you can see that the vertical line is at the ending side, so you click on plus. Now I can also decide that I want to add a clip to the middle. Whatever I do, bring this vertical line. Now I can bring this vertical line to this middle side, which is the middle between this first clip and the second clip. I can start to add another clip there. So I'll just bring the vertical line there and click on add this plus. So let me look for another clip I'll add. I'm just showing you guys how it is done. Let me add this one. Let's preview first. I'll click on add. And as you can see, it has been added to the middle. It's not in the middle, it's not in between this first clip we added and this other one now that appears to be first. It's not in between them. Yeah, so that's how we can add clips, to, it's not only videos you can add, you can also add in photos. If you want to work with photos. Now we are done with that aspect. Next thing is, I can decide to mute all the clips here, like all of them. You can see, apart from this first one, these other two have sound. So I can decide to mute all the clips here. So I'll just click on mute clip, and I can see the mute sign here. You can also see the mute sign here. You can see this little mute sign here, meaning that all our clips have been put on mute. So we are playing. Let's play it. You can see there is no longer sound. Now we use this maybe when you want to add a sound, or maybe if you have different clips with different sound, not make sense with the different clips having different sound. Maybe I want to add maybe general sound, and just mute all of them and add sound. So we'll get to the add sound aspect. So let's just leave it on mute. Let's leave it on mute. Next thing we'll be looking at is edit. So this is the first clip, our first feature, edit. So click on this edit. So once you click on this edit, see that it will select this first clip. Are you seeing that this first clip now is a white something surrounding it? Yeah, that's selected this first clip. Okay, let's go. Let me see. Let's click on this. If maybe I want to edit this second clip, I will just click on this second clip instead of come to click edit, because edit you just click highlight the first clip. So you can see that there is a white something now surrounding this second clip. Same thing applies to this third clip. I'll click on it and the edit will come out. So these are the features under that edit button. These are the features there. Okay, so let's go back. So if you just click on the edit direct, it will only select the clip where this vertical arrow is. So if this vertical arrow is here, like it's in this second clip now, if I click on edit, it will select this one. So let's start from here. So let's say I want to edit this one. Now you can see this split here. What does this split mean? Maybe there's an unwanted part in your video that you don't want to be part of this. Okay, let's just play this thing now. Okay, you can see this part now that is loading. Maybe I don't want this part that is loading, that is looking like it's loading. This part now, I don't want it, so I'll just split it. So just take it to where it started. Take it to where this vertical line is. This vertical line you're seeing here. Take it there. So just move it. Okay, this is where it started. So what am I doing? I'm just trying to drag this thing. Look at, just drag it. So feel free to drag it. So you just take it to where it started. It started here. Then you click on the split here. So you can see that it has splitted. You can see the line now in between. Then next thing is take it to where it ended also. Okay. First take it slowly. This is where it ended and click on split. So we splitted it. Now what do I do? Since I've splitted it, I can now decide to what? Delete it. That is if you want to remove unwanted part. You can also split and maybe add a transition. We'll get to that part. Add transition. Splitting is not only when you want to delete. You can split and still work with the part you splitted. Now, so let me say I don't want this. I just want to delete it. So I'll just click on it. Once I click on it, you can see delete here. So click on delete. You can see that it's no longer there. Now let's play this. So you can see that stuff is no longer here. That's the first one. So let's go back to our edit. Next thing is speed. You can see speed here. This speed now is this stuff is moving slowly. It's moving slowly. So I want to increase it. Like I want to increase the speed. I don't want it to move slow like that. So click on this speed and click on normal. So I can just increase the speed. Let's say I want it to be as 2x, so 2 times faster. So click on good here. If you have applied it, then play it. You can see how fast it was. Now that speed, you only applied it for the first clip. You only applied to the first clip, not all. We've already splitted this one. So this clip now is different from this one. This one now is different from this one. So we only apply it to this one. So you can see how fast it is now. Another thing is, as whatever I did, also check the duration of a video. Here is the duration of my video. You can see this video is 23 seconds. So the more you edit it, the more it might increase or decrease. This is the duration. Now let's continue. I've applied speed here. Let's go back to our edit. Next thing is animation. Okay, let's start here. Let me place this my vertical line here. So click on this animation. This animation is how do you want this video to start? Like how do you want the video, like the transition? Is it something that the moment you place it just start like that? So these are different animation. You can see, let's preview this one. Zoom out. Like this one is like as if it's zooming out. I see it. Well, as if it's zooming out. Let's see fading. So you can see it's faded in, like it's faded. Let's check other ones. This one's not the pro. There isn't pro. You can use all these ones. You can see just like it slide down before the video started. So this is what this animation. This is for in animation. Then out animation, maybe guys at the end of the video. You can see different out animation. You can see it's going out. Then in animation. So let's just look for something and let's look for something like this. Yeah, so the thing is, you can also increase or reduce the speed. You can see this blue line and this line here. So this now can start to reduce the speed. Okay, I want the animation to take only 3 seconds or 0.3 seconds. You can see it took 0.3 seconds. Now I want it to be longer, maybe take like 1.7 seconds. Okay, let me look for another animation that's to make you see this clearly. Okay, now this one is at 0.5 seconds. I want it to take like 0.1 second. You can see it was faster. Now let's increase this to maybe 1.7 seconds. You can see how slow it's taking now. Yeah, so this is what this speed is for. You can choose any speed for your animation. So once you are done applying the animation, so you click on this good here and it has applied. Yeah, you are done with that one. The next thing is effects. So the thing is, whichever clip you're working on, just select that clip. So let's say you want to place effect. You can see video effects. You can see different video effects here for your video. Let's say you want this one like this. So you can see the effects now. Now this kind of effects is not good for this kind of video actually. So you can see the camera focus effect. So now to place it, like look as if it's a camera, kind of stuff. You can see this camera sign as if it's a camera that's capturing it. So this is what this effect. You can see different types of effects. You can see the trending one, the open and closing, and the rest of them. But we'll not be making use of all these ones. But you can actually explore it to see. You can see the body effect. This one now mostly is for maybe if you have a single character, a single character in your video, in your clip, you can add this body effect. But we don't have character. We don't have any character here. So that is that for effect. Next thing is I've showed you guys how to use delete. You can delete entire clip now. Just click on it and it's deleted. So that one is. Then you can see enhance voice. Enhance voice. Maybe if this our clip now has volume or has audio, I did not mute it. We can enhance the voice. Like enhance the voice. If maybe the voice is kind of bad, CapCut might not give you a perfect enhancement for the voice, but at least it should just try a little bit. Okay. Let's look at something else. Eye contact. This one is not really. You can see separate audio. Okay, let's look at this. Remove background. I can try to remove background. Okay, let me see if I can remove this background for. Let me subscribe. So let's see if I can remove the background. I want just the subscribe to be there. I don't want this white background to be there, so I'll just click on remove BG. This is mostly for people that are using Pro. Click on auto remover and it will automatically remove the background for you. So automatically remove the background. So just be patient while it automatically remove the background. You can see the time here, like the progress. So it automatically remove that background. You will not see the white background again. Now you can also decide, maybe we don't want it to automatically remove the background. You can decide to remove the background on your own by selecting some specific areas you don't want to be there. That one is fine too. So it has finished removing the background. You can see background remove. So click on good and let's see. So you can see this kind of, you remove background for images that how would I put it, that stand out here. This stuff now somehow does not have a background. Okay, let me show you something first. Now you can undo your action. Look at this sign here. You can undo your action. So let's undo. Yeah. So as I was saying, you can remove background for images that stand out. This type now it does not really stand out. It is attached to the background. In fact, it's everything. Removing the background just like removing subscribe. That's why when we try to remove the background, there was nothing again there. So that's how search for. So you remove background for images that stand out. Now you can do custom remover. This custom remover, the one I was trying to tell you that you can use your hand to choose the part you don't want. So that is for that one. Now retouch. This retouch is practically for. So you click on allow for maybe if you have characters like humans in the video or whatever, you can just retouch like bring out the beauty. If it's not really clear, if their images are not really clear, you can make their face to look bright, and the rest of them can add makeup or whatever. But we don't have any image here, so we're not working with that. Next thing is camera tracking. This one is kind of new. Can see volume. Now if you don't want to mute the entire clip, we just wanted a particular clip, maybe let's say we wanted to just mute this clip, so you just come to this volume aspect. You can see the volume here. Click on volume and we increase it or decrease it. You can see it's at 0 because we muted the entire clip. Now on the normal it will be at this 100 mark. So you can decide to increase it or decrease it. So whatever, that's the volume. Now let's continue. This auto reframe is for pro, like to change the frame of your video. Next thing is adjust video quality, filters. All these ones are kind of they are kind of advanced a little. So let's check for overlay. I guess some of you might have heard about overlay. So you can see now we've added this. What is overlay? That overlay now, because there are two overlays in this CapCut. The first one I will show you guys. This second one now is, you can see here we have first clip and we have this as our second clip. But instead of now this being as a second clip, it now moved as an overlay. Like it now moved on top this car clip. So this one now, this is our second clip that was here, now moved on top this car clip. So you can, if you watch it, you can see the car. Okay, let me reduce stuff size. You can see now it's on top of the car clip. You can see the car, and you are seeing this as an overlay on top the car clip. Yeah, so you can reduce this action. Now that's how this overlay works. Let's undo. You can see now it's back to this position. It's back to this position. Yeah. So let's continue. This is for the first overlay. I'll still show you guys the second overlay, how it works. Then this masking is, I don't have a character that can display that now, but it's something easy actually. Sometimes you watch some videos where a particular character is acting two characters in a video or in a movie. Like I myself, I'll be acting for Tony and also acting for Obi, or I'm acting for Jeff and also acting for Jane. You know, that kind of stuff. Where one character plays the role of two characters in the same scene, like they'll be talking to each other. So it's the work of this mask that help us do that. Yeah, this mask that help us achieve that. That's why in the pro or advanced video editing. So the primary thing is you get a clip of maybe where you are talking. So when you get to that clip where you are talking, that same scene, then you get another clip of you trying to respond to yourself while you are talking. Then you bring it and use this mask to do the final editing. So I will not be teaching you guys that in this video because we don't have such clips. Okay, let's go to duplicate. Duplicate is, okay, I'll use audio to explain this duplicate for you guys. I'll use audio to explain that duplicate. Right now we are still in the edit part. We are exploring this edit. So let's still look at replaces. I don't want this clip again, I want something else. Okay, let's look at replace. I don't want to be talking too much, I want you guys to be seeing it. So I don't want that clip again, I want something else. I can easily choose another clip here that we're gonna replace that clip. It's very okay. Let's do this instead of talking much. Let me preview this. Okay, let's say I want this to replace it. So I'll click on it and I'll click on confirm. And if you go back there, you can see that this has replaced that clip that was supposed to be here, that subscribe clip that's supposed to be. So if you play this now, you can see after this side, and there's another subscribe clip that used to be there that will show like in an ash color, like subscribed. This one is subscribed, the other one is subscribed. So you can see that this one now has replaced it. So that is the function of that replace. Now let me use this one to explain that volume aspect I was talking about. Let's play this now. Now this one now has volume. Now click on edit. Come here to volume, and I can see that the 100 mark. Can try to increase the volume. Now let's play it. Let's also decrease the volume. Yeah, so that's how this volume aspect was. To click on good. Now we are done with that volume aspect. Let's continue with exploring the tools. Now we can also extract audio. Look at this extract audio. Click on it. What it does is it will extract the audio. You can see it has extracted the audio from this our video. So this one that has audio. So I can decide to click on this audio and add it to, maybe I want it to be at this beginning, so I don't want it to be here again. So I want this beginning part to have it. So let's play it. Now see that this one now that does not have audio now has the same sound this one has too. Now this one now is only this part now where you are seeing this audio stop here. That is where I had the audio. This remaining part does not have the audio again. So you can extract the audio and apply it to anywhere. So we don't need that. I'm just showing you guys how to do it. No, we are not really editing a video here. We are only exploring the tools. So let's continue. You can see this motion blur, like to make the video a little bit blurry. To make it a little bit blurry, you can decide to make it very blur. Opacity, you already know the meaning of opacity. Let's click on the opacity. You can see, let's so this opacity now, it means like making it bright, like for you to be able to see it very clearly, or now you cannot see it very clearly. Now you can see it like very clearly. So this is what this opacity means. Yeah, so this thing is reversed. Some videos, when you watch some videos, you find that someone is running, like you run to the front, and then there will be like something like a reverse, where as if they are replaying it. So it's the function of this reverse. This reverse helps. Okay, let's try it. Okay, let's watch this. Now I want this to actually reverse, so I'll click on reverse. So once you click on it, it's CapCut to apply it. So you can see it has been applied. The video reverse. So I watch this now. Let's watch this. Let's watch this from here. I guess you noticed that now. So instead of normally the if you watch the previous one, the logo was coming back, like it's coming back now. But now it's as if the logo is going out. Going out. So that is the function of this reverse. I guess you've seen how those stuff you watch in those movies or stuff, like how it's been edited. Continue. So if you're enjoying this video, please ensure you subscribe and like. If you're enjoying the video, so let's continue. Next thing is freeze. Let's try to freeze this. Okay, at this time is going out, and I want you to freeze at a particular point. So let's click on freeze here. So I freezed it. Now let's watch. You can see at that point it's actually freezed. It was not moving again. Instead of like continue, it just freeze there. Watch it again. So you can see it's freeze there. Then it continue moving. So this is actually man. Like you can this CapCut to edit a lot of stuff. So let's continue. I think we're almost done. Audio effects. When you start with audio effects, then reduce noises. If you are recording a video, maybe if you're recording a video and that was kind of background noise, you can use CapCut to reduce some of that background noise. Though CapCut might not do a perfect job, but to help you remove the reduce the background noise. And that is all for this edit. Now let's go to audio. Which is the next audio. Don't worry, we will not be explaining all the tools. I know you are thinking when will this video end? Don't worry, we'll take it. We'll just see how we can bypass some. So audio, first you can see sound, you can see brand music. This brand music, if you actually have brand music, you can see copyright, sound effects. So just be looking at these sounds and sound effects, extract and record. Then this text to audio is maybe if you have text in your video and you want to convert to audio, like maybe here to be saying it here. So CapCut can help you do that, but without having text, yeah. So sound, let's add sound. Now CapCut actually has like a library where they have a lot of songs. You can see different songs there. So let's just play something like this. You can always preview your music. So you can always preview anyone before you add. Now apart from this side, you can come to this side. Yeah, you can see extracted, like extracted audio. You can extract audio from video. If you have a particular video that has a sound that you want to use for a video, so you can just extract. You can click on extract, click on this extract audio from video, and you can extract. You choose the video and extract the sound. Yeah. So if you want to actually choose the sound from your device, maybe you have a song in your phone that you want to use, so you can just click on this device and your list of songs or playlist to appear here. You can choose any one. So me, I don't want to use any, or I don't want to add any sound. I'm just showing you guys how to do it. Now let's go back. But it's good to add sound to your audio. It keeps to your video. It keeps the video lively. That's why most of my videos, even this particular one you're watching now, you'll notice the background music playing. So next thing is sound effects. Now you've noticed I'll teach you guys when we go for advanced video editing. You've noticed some sound effects, like some things just this and that makes things look great. Okay, let's say maybe you're editing a video and maybe they want to like toast. Okay, they want to toast, or maybe someone was typing something. Now in that video, now it's a stock video, the sound will not come out. You can use this to add the sound, like typing. Okay, let's type typing. You can I've already used it before, I've used it before, but let me just type it like for the first time. Typing, and you will see different sound effects on typing. So let's check this one. So you can see how that one looks like. So let's so whichever one you choose, you can just choose the one that suits the kind of like the kind of sound you want. If it's maybe soft typing, whichever. Then for transition, you need to apply transition to your work. Now this transition now will not just occur like just put transition like that. It not just make sense. So you need to apply sounds like sound that will make sound like whoosh, like that kind of transition sound whoosh. You know. So you can just come and search for whoosh. So let's search for whoosh. So whatever you search for, you see it, especially if it has meaning. Don't go and search for something that doesn't have meaning. So you can see deep whoosh here. Can you see that kind of transition sound? Whoosh. Then you can see other ones. So I like using this deep whoosh. I like using this deep whoosh. So I'll apply it in this video. I'll show you guys how to apply it, but I don't need this now. So I'm just showing you guys how you can apply this sound. Everybody see effects. Effects means effects. So sound effects here means sound effect. Now record is maybe you want to apply like a voiceover as the video is playing. Yeah, you're trying to explain things in the video. You can use this record. So that's for sound. Audio. I don't audio. Next thing is to apply text. Come here, click on text. You can apply maybe there's something the voice is saying, or there's something a communication want to pass to your audience or your viewers, or maybe you want to type your phone number on the screen. So you just come and click on add text. Okay, let me type my own phone number. So you can use this phone number to reach out to me for coaching on video editing, professional video editing, or graphic designing. So let's say contact me on WhatsApp. Then come here, come here again, +234 321 8886. So once I'm done typing, next thing is to choose my font. This one is for animation, like how you want it to appear. You can choose any animation you want. This is for font. You can choose any font you like. Me, I'll just go with this system font. Or okay, I'll just go with this system font. Then come here, look at the style, and you can see that this stuff is white. You cannot actually see. So come here under this color, so I choose black. And see, now you can see it. Yeah. So you can also decide to choose maybe a style like this. Maybe you should have something like okay, let me just show you guys something like this. It has a border, the black border with white color. So that black border is making it to actually show well. You can also use white border with a black color. So whichever one, and I can decide to use. Look, I don't want anyone. If you don't want anyone, look at this stuff here. So click on it and just click on your white and your black here. And yeah, so you can see maybe you can see stroke here. You can see glow, like to make it glow, actually to make your text glow. You can just explore them by on your own background. You want to add background to this your text. You can see that there's something like a white background. I want the background to appear, so I don't want anyone. So you can see shadow, like applying shadow to your text. You can see curve, like want to be look like a curve like this. I don't want anyone. Spacing, so how you want it to appear, you want it to be like this, center like this. So whichever way, you can see you can make it bold, italics, underlined. So whichever one you like. Case, you want it to be uppercase, like capital letter, small letter, or capital small letter. So I don't want anyone. So yeah, come to effect. This effect, sometimes you just cancel everything you've chosen this time. So be careful how you use it. Next thing is animation. Animation is our first one they always bring out, but you can also choose a better animation that you want, like the animation you use. So but me, I don't want anyone. This when I see that typing stuff, you can actually use animation. Let me say I choose this kind of animation. Okay, let me play this again. You can see he's typing it out one by one. He's typing that one by one. The thing is actually, I remember I put that first clip on 2x, so it's making it look fast and it's not aligning very well. So once you click on the typewriter animation, then you add something like maybe that typing sound, some sound effect. So it look like it was typing it out on the screen, and that kind of stuff. But I don't want anyone. Click on here on none. Click on none. So bubbles. You can see bubbles. All this other stuff now you can just. It's not really compulsory. You can see is that. So I've added what I want to add. So once you are done, click on this good. Yeah, so you can actually place this text. Maybe I don't want it here, so you hold it like this and drag it to whichever point you want it to stay. Now I can decide to say, okay, I want this text to be like to start from the beginning of this video to the end. So I'll just click on it, then see this white stuff here at the ending. So I'll just drag it till the ending of this video, and you see that the stuff will be like will appear from the beginning to the ending of the video. So just like that. Now I don't want such. Come here, undo. Yeah. So that's for test. Can this style means that this like edit how you want it to appear. This is what this style means. Yeah. So next thing is this. Can see that this text is not actually fitting in my frame. I can decide to reduce it so you can fit in my frame. You can see now it fits in my frame. Next thing is auto captions. Auto caption is for maybe a video that's talking, which is like, okay, remember the other one I will show you guys text to speech. This one now is speech to text. Yeah, so this auto caption help you generate like I don't know if you watch some movies when they are saying something like to be shown as the write up now under. Yeah, so this auto caption help you to generate those things they're saying as right up on that, then you can edit it. Maybe anywhere where CapCut made mistake in the caption. And see test audio, test template, and auto erase and draw. And we are done with test. Next thing is overlay. So I told you guys we have two overlay. The first one I explained. Now this is the second one. Second one is I want to apply frame from here. We already have something here. Okay, let's work on this other clip now. So I want to apply something on top of this clip. So I'll just click on this add overlay. So I've clicked on that add overlay. Now I want to add maybe a photo on top of the clip. So I'll just click on this photo aspect and maybe just choose something like let me just choose something like this. Click on add. So you see that it will appear as an overlay, on this clip. So I can decide to reduce the size. Now I can decide to edit stuff about this overlay. What are the things I can edit? Is the animation, like how to enter. It's not just enter like just enter as normal. I can decide maybe to have an animation like she just throw in something like this. So you can see the animation. You can see how it appeared. Yeah. What else can I edit about this overlay? I can if it's something that has a background, I can remove the background. Retouch, I've already explained retouch. The same thing applies to this overlay. So most of these things are just same thing. Now this transform is maybe I want to crop it or rotate it. You use this for rotate. Resize is for cropping. So adjust. All these things I've explained it before. Duplicate, edit. So all this stuff I've explained it before. Yeah. So it's all the same thing when it comes to overlay. The only difference is you're applying this on top of the original clip. So I don't want this overlay to be here. Where is this overlay? Click on it and I will delete it. So we are done with overlay. Next thing is effects. Okay, I've explained this effect already under the edit side. Captions is auto caption, where you can see auto caption. So I've explained this. Filters, you can see different filters you can use for your video. Though you can see different filters, so you can just apply this. Especially when you have characters, but I don't need any of these. Now there is something I skipped. Aspect ratio. This one is very important, especially while editing videos. This kind of video I'm editing now, I can post it on YouTube Shorts, but there is a kind of video I'll be editing. Maybe I'm using this kind of aspect ratio. Let me click on this aspect ratio. Something like this. Now I cannot put this on YouTube Shorts. Reason because YouTube Shorts works with this kind of aspect ratio. This type, this first one, this original here. The YouTube Shorts work with this, or they work with this TikTok type, like this now, or they work with something like this 5x8 or 3x4. So this is kind of aspect ratio YouTube Shorts work with. But if you are doing something like this, you can put this type on TikTok, though TikTok will accept it, like to appear, the video will appear fully, no part will be trimmed or whatever. So this aspect ratio is very important because any video you are editing, know the platform you are posting it. So maybe if I want to edit a video for a company, I will ask them where they want to use the video. Sometimes actually, but sometimes I might just use this original and I'll just walk through it. Now let me go back to my initial aspect ratio I was using before. So this is the one I was using before. So that is for aspect ratio. I've explained adjust. Then stickers. Sometimes I want to add something like subscribe as an overlay. Can see this subscribe. Can see this subscribe. I always add it to my video. Now you are wondering why how do I add it? So I'll just click on it and it will appear here. I'll just adjust it to any side I want. You can also add other stickers, not only this one. There are other stickers can see, can just explode them. There are flowers, different type of stuff. Yes. So if you are not using the pro version, please avoid all this pro stuff, because you will not be able to export your video. So you can actually choose the animation for your sticker if you want to have any animation, but I don't want mine to have any animation. So that's for that. And let's say this background is not really, important, especially when you already have a clip. If you have a clip already, it's not really important, but you can also actually explore that. So that is all for this introduction to CapCut. You can see we've literally explored all the features in CapCut, almost, although we did not touch some because they are actually quite advanced. Now there is one I did not touch. You can see transition, applying transition to your videos. Not all videos or not all clips will be nice to add transition, but some actually can add transition. So to add transition, you can see this stuff here, so click on it. So I want to add transition between this and that, so I'll just add something like this. So I guess it's all that transition. Okay, let's add something that is more, let's add something like this white smoke. So it's all that transition. Like, I remember I told you can reduce the speed and increase the speed, whichever way. So watch out the transition now. So I guess you saw that. Yeah, so this is how the transition works. That's how transition works. And something like that now, if maybe I made it fast, if it maybe was fast, I cannot add that whoosh sound. Remember, I cannot add that whoosh sound that I initially wanted. So same thing applies to audio. If you added an audio to this thing, you can decide to drag the audio to the ending of the video. Now sometimes if you apply audio and maybe the audio is longer than clip, you can see this whole video is 26 seconds. And you have had an audio of 3 minutes, so it will actually long, like it will surpass this. So what you just have to do is to carry this stuff, come here and click on the audio and click on trim, then delete, then highlight this part I don't want and delete it. Easy. Same thing you do for your clips, the same thing you do for your audio. So that's why I don't really emphasize on that. So that is all for video editing on CapCut, like introduction to CapCut, explain the features of CapCut. So I want you guys to master these features because we'll be using it frequently for our editing. Next thing is to export. You can see, just click on this AI Ultra HD. You can see 720p resolution, 1080 pixels. I will advise you, depends on the device you're using. If your phone is kind of just leave it 720, but don't touch it, leave it. But the only difference is this 1080 pixels, it will give you like a more quality video than this 720. This 720 is actually good. Okay, let's say in a scale of good, very good, excellent, 480 is good, 720 is very good, then 1080 is excellent. So I'll just advise to leave it in 720. But if you export in this 1080, the video size will be very large, something that maybe if you're exported in 720 and to be, let's say, 50 MB, if you export in 1080 might come out as 400 MB, and you start compressing the video again to reduce it back to 720 or maybe 540, something less. So I advise you just leave it in this 720, then come, so let's leave there, and if you want to export the video, click on export here. So you can see it's telling me I'm using a pro feature. That's why I told you that don't use pro feature if you don't have pro. Now I use the free CapCut to explain all of this because some of you might not be using the pro feature. So in my other device where I use for the device I use for my video editing, mainly that's where I have my CapCut Pro. So this one now is just another device. I just let me use to explain this stuff for you guys. Now, if you don't have the CapCut Pro, just message me and I will show you guys how you can get your CapCut Pro at a reduced amount. Yeah. So once you export your video, and once you're exporting your video, please do not click on the screen and do not close your screen. Do not leave the page. Just allow it to be there. Do not allow your screen to sleep. So once it has finished exporting, you can go to your gallery and you will see your video. That's all for CapCut and introduction to CapCut. See you in our next video. And please, if you enjoyed the video, ensure you subscribe.